Welcome to a fresh new episode of TD News Show, and let's launch this episode quickly because we have a lots of launch to talk about. And starting with NVIDIA because it looks like the new GPUs from the green team is coming pretty soon, specifically at September. Although this is a rumor, so take it with a grain of salt, but it is confirmed or it is always confirmed because it's the way Nvidia launch their GPUs, and that is they are going to launch their top tier GPUs first, then later we will see the down tier or the low end GPUs. And talking about Nvidia, it also looks like they discontinued the RTX 2070 Super, and that is kind of expected because they are launching new GPUs pretty soon. So the 2070 Super is a kind of the bridge between their low end or mid range GPUs to their high end and flagship GPUs. So yeah, they are right now producing the last batch of 2070 Super. But in the other hand, AMD is making more money than ever. Mercury Research, one of the electronics industry's premier analyst firm, has revealed its market analysis result, and AMD's desktop market share has gone up to 19.2%, mobile share gone up to 19.9%, and the enterprise share is 5.8%. And this is very impressive, specifically in the enterprise side. And if you look back few years ago, AMD was struggling to get even a single percent of share when it comes to their enterprise market, and right now they have 5.8. So yeah, good news. It's a good news for AMD. So but it doesn't looks like it's a good news for Intel and their customers because it looks like that they are going to launch the big.Small architecture with their 12th gen CPU. So if you don't know what is big.Small architecture is, it is what you see in your smartphones where you have some high power cores and some low power cores, and it looks like Intel is bringing the same thing to their desktop side of things. But the problem is they are confusing like a lot, not only with the naming scheme, but after that big.Small architecture launch with what are the core configurations are, and a video card broke down the whole architecture configuration. So you can check that out in the link at the description, or at the link in the description, whatever it is. Next up, let's talk about SpaceX because it has successfully flown and landed a full size Starship prototype. And yes, it looks like a flying water tower, but it is prototype and it doesn't have the nose cone. So yeah, but again, back to back great news from SpaceX. Now let's talk about Apple because Apple updated their 27-inch iMac with 10th generation Intel CPUs. Depending on which of the self configuration you buy, it will be a 6 core or a 8 core CPU, but there's also a 10 core processor available as an upgrade option. As for graphics, the vanilla configuration have either a AMD Radeon Pro 5300 card or a Radeon Pro 5500 XT, and you can also upgrade it to 5700 or 5700 XT. And talking about storage and memory, now you have the option of 8 TB of SSD and 12 gigabytes of RAM, which is going to be expensive. But the 8 core i7 model with 8 gigabytes of RAM and with the 5500 XT and 512 gigabytes of RAM, that whole package, that whole configuration is looking like it's coming at $2300. So yeah, at that price with that hardware configuration and a 5K 27-inch monitor, it's not that bad of a deal. I know you can build a PC with that same configuration under $1,000. Yeah, under $1,000 you can do that, but you are getting a 5K monitor also with it. And yes, there's the Apple price tag, and all in all, it's not that bad of a deal. Although if I am going to buy that, I probably am going to upgrade it to 16 or 32 gigabytes of RAM, and I'm gonna have a 1 terabyte of SSD. All the 512 gigabytes is good. I'm gonna use a external hard drive to put all the stuff and all the thing I'm working on, like these videos or and stuff I'm gonna put on the SSD. But yeah, I'm not buying it. I still love my PC, so yeah, that's it. But now it's time for the quick news. ASUS announced world first HDMI 2.1 certified gaming monitor. Logitech G announced TUEFORCE racing wheel, and Samsung had their Unpacked event 2020 where they announced Note 20, Note 20 Ultra, Galaxy Tab S7, S7 Plus, Galaxy Watch 3, Galaxy Buds Live, which is a glorified bean, and I'm suggesting all of you to don't buy it because this looks like a bean. Yeah, that is the only reason that I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to get into like the technical stuff, like what features it have or not, but don't buy it. It looks like a bean. And also they announced the Z Fold 2. And also Samsung will provide at least 3 major Android update to every flagship since Galaxy S10. But here's the problem, Samsung, like you guys also sell non-flagship devices which cost money. Even like your A series cost good amount of money. Even you have mid-range and stuff, but A series cost good amount of money. So how about giving 3 years or promising a consistent update schedule for those devices also? You know, people buy those, use those for a long time. So Disney now has over 100 million streaming video subscribers, 57.5 million customers from Disney Plus, 8.5 million from ESPN, and 35.5 million from Hulu, and Quibi is going to be free. So that was all for today's techie stuff. Now let's talk about some of the stuff I like, and starting with Disney and Mulan, which is one of my favorite Disney movies, and they are making a live action version of the classic Mulan, and they are going to launch it or release it at September 4th with the price tag of $40. And it's sort of like a video demand on thing, because after purchasing or giving $40 to Disney, you will own Mulan or that specific copy or digital version of Mulan, but you also have to like pay the subscription fee, like the Disney Plus subscription fee. So if you don't have the subscription of Disney Plus and you paid the $40 for Mulan, but you cannot watch Mulan because you don't have the subscription, but you also paid $40. So yeah, I think you got the point. And talking about subscription, Apple also launched a new series on Apple TV Plus, which is Ted Lasso, which is kind of like a mockumentary type of things of a NFL coach named Ted Lasso, which was a viral video, and they turned into a total series. And yeah, the reviews are looking positive, and I haven't watched it, and I am going to watch it because Jason Sudeikis is a very talented comedian, and I think if anybody can turn a viral video into a series, then it's going to be Apple. So yeah, I'm going to watch Ted Lasso, and if I liked it, I will post it on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter. But you know what I don't like and don't enjoy? This episode. Yes, this episode, because it's ending. Yes, the episode is ending. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't, leave it as like, although that will hurt my delicate little feelings. And if you want to watch more from this channel, you can check this video right here, and you can subscribe right here. And this is Akash, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.